More than 60 workers from the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission have recently been tested positive for high mercury levels and were sent on leave to recuperate. The Guyana Gold Board does not use mercury, but emissions occur when that agency burns the precious metals sold there by gold miners. Appearing before the Parliamentary Sectorial Committee on Natural Resources recently, Minister Simona Broom said that the recent matter at Brick Dam has prompted the ministry to have all mines officers tested, as a different approach is now needed to deal with mercury poisoning.
There were persons always before tested with mercury before any chimney breakdown for decades, years upon years. There were persons tested and did not even receive their results, more so to go on to treatment. And so I don't want us to lock the situation into one that is just specific to the Brick Dam compound. It's a bigger problem, unfortunately, but what is important, Mr. Chairman, is that the safety of the workers is at the highest regard.
Minister Broom said the resources government lost from the occurrence was not of great importance and that the workers' safety took precedence.
And that is why they're out of the compound and the level of cleaning that is taking place in there. Nevertheless, just returning from Colombia, looking at the equipment with testing and things like that, from the ministry, we are encouraging the syndicates, small miners, large miners, all the miners to also equip yourself with the equipment that you can test yourself. Because once you're there and you're exposed to mercury, it is your health. It's not only a responsibility for the government to test every miner walking to Brick Dam.
Outside of workers working at the relevant state agencies that comes into contact with gold, the minister said that the miners too do not really comply with certain safety procedures and therefore expose themselves to mercury poisoning.
Persons still squeezing silver with their hand, resting it on their clothes, shuffling down the box and everything. There's no gloves that you use there. You're exposed to that mercury. So for us to then just test a miner coming from the interior into the compound, that will not solve the problem because it's not just specific to the Brick Dam compound.
The Ministry of Natural Resources has commissioned a review team in May 2018 that is expected to recommend, among other things, whether the Guyana Gold Board's laboratory is functioning in a safe and environmentally friendly manner, and, if not, to propose how to improve its service. The committee has also been mandated to examine suitable and secure sites for the relocation of the laboratory and to make recommendations accordingly. Royd and James, HGP Nightly News.